lang, yun. Mag-ano dyan. Ito ka dito.
Pag sinabi alas 9, alis ako din.
I hope your cameras have enough battery power, because our next stop is Singapore Flyer. Standing at 165 meters tall, there is no better view of Singapore skyline than from the Singapore Flyer. On very clear days, you can see all the way to Indonesia. With forward lighting, check with our teams at special discounts. Want to get a unique view of Marina Bay Sands and the Merlion? Hop aboard the Captain Explorer's Duck Tour. This land adventure will take you around the Civic District before the amphibious vehicle splashes down in Marina Bay. Excited? Ask our staff for a special discount.
Welcome. You're aboard the Fun V Hopper, a totally different view of Singapore. We'd like to remind you that while the Fun V Hopper is in motion, you must remain seated. This is particularly applicable for passengers on the top level. Now, sit back and enjoy the ride.
The locals flock to the theatre for their cultural fix.
I really should make it down for a show sometime soon.
And how can we forget the famous Singapore Esplanade? The stunning waterfront contains the historic Esplanade Park, one of the oldest parks in Singapore. It's great for a pleasant stroll.
Lamang pasahero. Apat lang tayo.
Ah yes, the Clifford Pier. Sometimes it's just so relaxing to watch the boats come and go. It was built in 1933 as a landing point for immigrants and other sea passengers. And who can forget Red Lamp Pier? Now, why was it called?
I have the answer to that one. A red oil lamp was hung from the pier as a guide to seafarers, and that's how it got its name. Do love that old myth.
It's very Singapore. The pier was later used as a terminal for tourists and day trippers who wanted small boats and ferries heading for the South Island. Speaking of very Singapore, the icon of our city is the Merlion, and Merlion Park is our next stop.
Merlion Park is a popular tourist attraction. There are two structures of the Merlion located at the park, with one standing 8.6 meters, which is the original Merlion statue, and a 2-meter tall Merlion cowl located behind the original statue. Incredibly, on the 20th of February 2009 between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m., the Merlion statue was struck by lightning. It has since been restored, standing as a true icon of Singapore. Can you smell that?
That's our next stop, The Lao Pai Fat, also known as the Festival Market, is a place where you can try delicious local favorites like satay, chicken rice, roti prata, and char kway teow at the food stall. What was that noise?
Sorry, that was my tummy rumbling.
Next stop, Chinatown.
Singapore is an exciting melting pot of different ethnic groups, and the largest ethnic group is Chinese. Chinatown is considerably less of a known place than it once was, but it still has major cultural and historical significance. The entire section of it has been declared National Heritage Sites.
That means that they have been officially designated for conservation by the Urban Redevelopment Authority. Quite the honor.
You may get off here to visit Buddhist Tooth Relic Museum, the Stream of Yaman Temple, as well as visit the food stalls at Chinatown Market.
Under the Raffles Plan of Singapore, Chinatown was originally a division of colonial Singapore where Chinese immigrants tended to reside. Chinatown became overcrowded within a few decades of Singapore's founding in 1819. It remained overcrowded until many residents were relocated at the initiation of Singapore's Governmental Housing Development Board in 1960. The effects of Chinatown's diversity can still be seen. The hockey...
Not to mention a food and beverage outlet atop the 50-metre tall super tree. If you think it looks spectacular during the day, wait until you see them at night. In the evenings, the super trees come alive with a live music show called the OCBC Garden Rhapsody.
It really does sound spectacular. We should also remember that the gardens also celebrate the richness of Singapore's ethnic diversity. In Heritage Gardens, you'll discover the importance of plants in Singapore's three main ethnic groups and their colonial heritage.
But there's more to take in than just plants. You can also explore the various functions of plant life in our 6 gardens.
Sounds incredible. Let's go.
你也舍得 bus 对吧？
Welcome to Singapore's 15th reservoir, Marina Barrage. Built across the mouth of the bay between Marina East and Marina South, Marina Barrage was officially opened on November 1st, 2008. The 226 million project turns Marina Bay and Kallang Basin into a new downtown freshwater marina reservoir and provides a water supply, flood control and a new lifestyle attraction. When it rains heavily during low tide, the barrage's crest gates will be lowered to release excess water into the sea. If heavy rain falls during high tide, the crest gates remain open and the giant drainage pumps activate to water out to sea. Where is Singapore's oldest Hindu temple?
What?
这里有点交集。大吊车，내가 하는 말 우리는 아직까지 有大吊车지금 여기서 8시 반에 나온다고 치잖아. 전에 마시는 거.
Next stop, Chinatown. Indian temple, Chinese temple on the right, Chinatown. Perasaan mo mauna. Parang ubat.
下的是学里面提早下去。他可以按的是吧？对，这个按一下哦。还有2扇子。哦，这么高级的，外国人要在门口去等，没人等他就不请，这样子他就没请，是对吧？哎呀，老咖啡。哎呀，谢谢你。
Oh my, what's that incredible roller?
That this tourist hotspot is also a local favorite for Singapore residents. The most affordable Cantonese Chinese fare was just $1 and more. And an exciting array of dining options. Time to dine.
Yeah, I just love this place. Always swept up in the sounds and colours, and of course, fantastic food. The Chinatown food centre truly embodies the best food Singapore has to offer. When you visit, you'll see locals from all over Singapore dining on the
It's not also Chinatown.
This is how you know you're getting an authentic experience. If you're having trouble deciding which store to choose, my tip would be to join the longest line. They must be doing something right. Don't let the hustle and bustle put you off. That's just the livelihood of Singapore very bad.
All this talk of food made me hungry.
Next stop, the vibrant Singapore Management University, SMU, and the iconic National Museum of Singapore. Welcome to Stamford Road, where history and modernity come together. As we approach, you'll notice the lively campus of SMU, a hub of innovation and learning focused on business, technology, and the arts. This area is filled with energy, as students and locals gather in trendy cafes and eateries. Did you know Stamford Road is named after Sir Stamford Raffles, the founder of modern Singapore? This historic thoroughfare has been crucial since colonial times, connecting key government buildings and institutions. Today, it's a vibrant mix of old and new. Just short is the National Museum of Singapore, where you learn combinations of history, engaging exhibits, from interactive displays, from global past to modern era, collections of culture, fashion, and national arts. When we stop but before we get there, let me tell you about the This charming street has a rich history and a perfect blend of old and new. It's named after John Cromwell, a British merchant. And over the years, I've been part of Singapore. That street is popular and charming, many of which have been repurposed into trendy cafes, boutiques, and art galleries. These buildings showcase classic colonial architecture, seamlessly there,
Stamford.
This street is also known as the Delights Centre, one of Singapore's leading. The presence of this creative institution gives the area a youthful, artistic vibe, making it a popular spot for students and art lovers. Food lovers will be treated to a variety of ingredients. Fresh local snacks, even fusion dishes, plus history creates
We're now on our way to take on India.
Why did they choose this area?
Well, Little India's location around the Serangoon River originally made it attractive for raising cattle. Eventually, other economic activity developed, and by the end of the 20th century, the area became a more ethnic neighborhood.
I know Surrey. Serangoon Road is a commercial thoroughfare in Little India. Surrounds it.
The road intersects with the Rochor Canal Road in Bukit Timah Sunni Road. And along the Serangoon Road is the Tikar Place and Little India Arcade. The lenses and accessories, and it's great fun.
Just be careful. Make sure you get a few prices before you buy.
Of course, you know, I always keep my place on me.
We're now on our way to the village in Little India.
Why did you choose this area?
Little India's location originally made it attractive for racing cattle. Eventually, other economic activity developed, and by the turn of the 20th century, the area began to look like a Tamil ethnic neighborhood.
I know Serangoon Road is the main commercial thoroughfare in Little India, but what surrounds it?
The road intersects with the Rochor Canal Road and Bukit Timah Sungai Road. And along Serangoon Road is the Tekka Mall, the Little India Arcade and Serangoon Plaza. Tekka Mall, or as it is often referred to as the Verge, is the largest modern shopping mall in the Little India precinct. It is recently been refurbished to give it a more contemporary and brighter feel.
Little India is an ethnic neighborhood found in Singapore that has Tamil cultural elements and aspects of other cultures.
Say cheese! It's my new camera I got from Sim Square. There are over 100 retailers for all sorts of cameras, lenses and accessories, and it's great fun to haggle over prices.
Just be careful.
India mana? Kita India, 小印度。
Dito hindi magulo yung sakayan.
Decided to build a mosque benefiting his faith. He constructed a mosque from 1824 to 1826, with solicited in the East India. It was a typical design. The original building was replaced with a new mosque.
It's such an old building, but it's still beautiful. Nearby is the Malay Heritage Center. Centre in Singapore, heritage, culture, history of many Singaporeans. It also offers cultural workshop. Its fundraising activities contribute to 2/3 of its operational costs. For those interested in all cultural aspects of Singapore, it's certainly worth a visit. We'll be passing magnificent Pan Pacific Hotel next. The stop is also convenient.
Next stop, Raffles Hotel. Raffles?
Shopping Mall, one of Singapore's premier shopping destinations. This site includes John Golden Village, Crocs, Marina Resort, Centre Stage, and the first Colour Studio in the nation. Shop till you drop, and enjoy scrumptious dining and beverages.
No doubt there is some great shopping, but there have been some fascinating developments in the reclaiming of land. Since the 19th century, the reclaiming of land has been viewed as a viable option to cope with the rising demand for more land as the population grew. Reclamation gradually moved the shoreline all the way to the Republic and beyond. Around a fifth of Singapore's land area was reclaimed, including places like Marine Parade and Changi Airport. However, with greater awareness of the environmental impacts and geopolitical concerns of reclamation, the government has had to find different ways of maximizing land use, such as building upwards, encouraging mixed-use developments, and even building underground.
It's incredible to think that the whole marina area was once water, and reclamation has made such a difference to Singapore's future. In 1960, the total area was about 581 square kilometers. By 1990, the total land area had increased to 600.
We are coming back to the main station. If you want to take the city line, you have to alight here.